1 DUI stop, 2 defendants, and 1 judge who absolutely refused to hold back. What started as a routine courtroom hearing quickly turned into a brutal reality check about drunk driving, jail time, and losing the privilege to drive forever. But wait until you hear the judge's warning that left the entire courtroom silent.
Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On September 8th, 2024, the officer was contacted by a witness who advised he observed a male sleeping in his truck at North Wayside Drive and East Freeway in Harris County, Texas. The officer observed the defendant's vehicle parked at the location with the engine running. The defendant was going in and out of consciousness in the driver's seat with the keys in the ignition. The officer observed a 12-ounce Modelo beer in the center console, and the defendant admitted to drinking. The officer
Alcohol in the car while he's driving.
Yes, Your Honor. And the officer observed poor balance, slurred speech, glossy eyes. Standard field sobriety tests were administered. HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 5 out of 8, and one leg stand 3 out of 4. Defendant was read DIC and refused breath. Blood search warrant was obtained and executed. Defendant was identified with his Texas driver's license.
Can you try to get the eyes?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Figueroa, I want you to understand that I'm going to do everything in my power to protect this city. If you don't believe me, ask Yasha. I put one of his clients in jail yesterday. And as unhappy as they were about it, I don't give a rat's behind. I don't care if I offend you, if I offend all of America because I don't coddle. You're so naughty. I don't care. You have alcohol in the car allegedly while driving. I am now taking away your privilege to drive. You are not allowed to drive at all. Do you understand? You will be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me you're not going to drive. And if I find that you do, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing 6 months of jail and a $500 fine every time your happy ass gets into a car and drives. Do you understand? I hope that you would understand that it's elementary that you're not supposed to have alcohol in the car. And now you're going to pay a very dear price, because I'm going to tell you, living in a city as big as Houston without the ability to drive really, really blows. And now, until I know that you absolutely appreciate the awesome privilege it is, because it's not a right, it's a privilege. If you drive, you'll be facing 6 months every time you drive. I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using any kind of alcohol or dope, likewise, you will go to jail. I'm not going to give you any more PR bonds. So if you go to jail, you'll be stuck like Chuck in there until this thing is over with, unless you have someone to bond you out. You understand? Okay. Yasha, until I know that he absolutely appreciates it, and I want some kind of proactivity to know. So until that point, no driving. That's it. Okay. So
Whatever I can do.
you also need to understand that having alcohol in the car, it's a minimum of 5 days in jail to any sentence that you get. 5 days flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No 2 for 1, no 3 for 1, no credit. Do you understand? All right. Sign this affidavit. After that, we'll get you to Victoria to sign a reset. After that, you'll get with Rachel for your bond conditions, and we'll put you on your way.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
All right, Judge, page 20. Wilson, come on up. Yes.
No just motion to sub today, huh?
Not today.
Wonderful. Good morning.
Good morning.
And who do we have here?
Marissa Wilson.
Good morning, Ms. Wilson. All right, Ms. Wilson, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, man.
On September 7th, 2024, officers observed defendant's vehicle traveling 35 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone between 7400 and 8400 block of Katy Freeway in Harris County, Texas. Officers observed defendant also almost hit an 18-wheeler traveling to the defendant's right, and the defendant almost swerved into another passing vehicle. Officers observed the defendant's registration to be expired as of November 2020, and a traffic stop was initiated. Defendant came inches from hitting the freeway wall while exiting, and the officers made contact with the defendant, the driver, and sole occupant of the vehicle. Officers observed a strong odor of alcoholic beverage, glossy eyes, and slurred speech. Defendant stated she was going home and had 5 alcohol. And was 4 out of 4. The defendant read his DIC and refused arrest. Officers located a half-empty 750 milliliter Jägermeister in the defendant's vehicle. A blood search warrant was obtained and executed. The defendant was identified by her Texas driver's license.
Did you say initially, did I hear you that you said she had a suspended license?
She had registration expiration.
Right, that's what it was. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where was the Jägermeister? Was it within reach? So she's drinking while she's driving?
I'll check, Your Honor. Let me read the OR.
Yeah, take your time. While he's doing that, Miss Wilson, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using anything, I'm going to put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds, ma'am. You have a valid Texas driver license. You're not allowed to drive. And I want you to understand that I don't think anything makes me more upset than we have people driving like boneheads out there without a driver's license. And I'm going to tell you now, if I find that you drive, I will bring the wrath so hard that I'm going to sprout horns in the tail. That's how upset I'm going to be.
Your Honor, the OR just says inside the defendant's vehicle was a half-empty all of Jägermeister. It doesn't say where specifically.
Okay. Miss Wilson, you will be signing an affidavit with me today. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care if there's an emergency. There's nothing you can tell me that you can justify getting into a car and driving whatsoever. If you want a license or if you want to drive, go get a license, get liability insurance, and then we can talk. But until that point, don't do it. I don't care how tempted you are. Let me ask you this. I asked you if you have a Texas driver's license. Do you have a driver's license from anywhere else? Okay, then that's what I'm. All right. I'm gonna have you come up here, swear to us that you're not gonna drive. After that, I'll get you to Victoria. We'll have you sign a reset. You'll get with Rachel for your bond conditions, and then after that, you're free to go. No drinking. Don't drive. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
If this shocked you, imagine what happens in the next courtroom case. Real crimes. Real consequences. No sugarcoating. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because every upload exposes the moments that change lives forever.